Hi friends, this is Nitish again from imnk.com. In this video, we are going to see how to install CMS, which is Content Management System, and make your website live in just few minutes. Before that, if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, please do so. There are two prerequisites before you continue with this video. Number 1. You need to have a valid domain name. If you do not have a domain name, watch the video that you see on the screen and get a free lifetime domain. If you are planning to use it for your business, I recommend Namecheap, as you can buy domains as cheap as $1. Number 2. A hosting account. There are very few hosting options available which are free to use with no ads or malicious code. If you do not have one, you can either buy from any of your preferred hosting provider or create a free educational hosting plan which is hosted on my dedicated server. It comes with cPanel control panel and free SSL. If you would like to know how, watch the video that you see on the screen or click the link in the description. Note, you must configure your DNS servers before you can access your website. I have already explained how to configure DNS in my free lifetime domain video. To use it with imnk hosting server, use the name server 1 as ns3.imnk.com and name server 2 as ns4.imnk.com, or create an A record with the IP address and allow 24 to 48 hours for it to propagate. If you have hosting from other hosting providers, please check with them on name servers and update, or create an A record directly with your server IP address. Quick tip: to check if your DNS is configured properly, you may visit the website www.dnschecker.org and check name server propagation. To do this, enter your domain name in the window and select the type as NS and click search. You may repeat the same step to verify your other records. If you are getting green tick mark for most of the locations with updated name servers, then you are good to go. Now, we assume that you have a domain name, cPanel hosting account, and the DNS is pointed to your hosting server. The navigation steps might be little different from one panel to another. Here we use the version that's exclusively hosted for imnk fans. In this video, we are only going to focus on WordPress, as over 41.4% of the top 10 million websites are built over this platform. We can pretty much make anything out of this single platform. Isn't it exciting? Now let's get into the actual process. Step 1. Log into the cPanel interface. You can do this in two different ways. A. Log in with the cPanel credentials given by your hosting provider. Please check the automated email that you might have received from your hosting provider. B. Log into the management portal and click Login to cPanel from the menu bar. The layout might look different depending on the software used by your hosting provider. Step 2. Scroll all the way down to Software section and click WordPress Manager by Softaculous. It will open up a fresh page. Now click Install. This will open up another pop-up window. In this page, you have to select the protocol and the domain name. To do this, first select the protocol as HTTPS. It might give you an error that a trusted SSL certificate was not found. Don't worry about that, as we are going to fix it after the installation of WordPress. Now choose your domain name. By default, you'll see the primary domain name automatically. If you have additional domains or subdomains, you should be able to select them as well. I'll cover those in my future videos. You may delete the WP in the directory field. While it's optional, I recommend that. Next, select the WordPress version. By default, the latest version is selected. So leave that as it is and scroll down a bit. You will see two sections. Number 1. Site settings. Number 2. Admin account. Under site settings, enter your site name and the site settings. The site name can be your name and the site description can be the summary of your website, a tagline or a punchline. On the right side of it, you'll see admin username and password. Feel free to change to the one that you can remember easily but difficult for others to guess. For example, admin username can be your mother's maiden name and the password can be as complicated as your report card. Haha. If you couldn't think too much, click on the key symbol next to the password field. It will generate a random password. Make sure that you store it somewhere. Next, select the basic plugins that you might want. Quick tip: plugins are nothing but applications that are installed on top of WordPress, like how we install apps from Play Store on our Android phone. Some are really needed and some could bloat our website. So be careful in choosing what is needed. The only plugin that I am going to recommend here is Limit Login Attempts Loginizer. This plugin will protect our website from hacking into an extent. You may skip the Advanced Options section as of now and go to Themes. You can select some layouts here, but I recommend doing this after logging into WordPress as it is little easier there. And finally, click Install. You will see the installation progress bar, which normally gets completed in a minute, and it will return to the window with a message that the software is successfully installed. Close this window. Now, we are going to issue SSL, which is nothing but Security Certificate, which is the lock icon that you see in the address bar. If you skip this step, the browser will want for certificate error. To issue SSL to your domain, go back to the main cPanel page and search for SSL. You'll see a few options listed. Now select SSL/TLS status. It will open up a new page. In this page, select the domain or the subdomain you want to issue SSL certificate. As you can see here, our domain does not have a valid SSL certificate. Now, scroll up and run Auto SSL. When you do this, ensure that the domain names are selected with a tick mark. This process might take few minutes and refresh automatically. Now, you'll see the green lock icon for the selected domains. This means the SSL certificate is issued successfully. Quick tip: if the SSL certificates fail, do not worry. This only indicates that your DNS propagation has not taken over completely. If you retry the above steps after a few hours, it should work. In the meantime, if you wish to access your website, you may do so by ignoring the security warning. That is all. Our basic installation of WordPress is completed. And now you'll be able to access your website using your own domain name. If you have any questions or clarifications, do not hesitate to post it in the comments. I will respond as soon as possible. If you find this video helpful, like this video and subscribe to my channel. In my next video, we are going to configure the website to suit your needs. Aren't you excited about it? Stay tuned until we meet in the next video.